Hey everybody, welcome back to part 5 of documenting and exposing the West Shore RCMP. So one thing I want to start off with is I've had a lot of comments about people that are confused about what's going on here. And I don't mean to insult anyone, but I really shouldn't be arguing with people about this in the comment section of my videos. What's going on in this video series right now is I was arrested by the RCMP for public photography, and then shortly after that, as this series starts in part 1, I've gone to the courthouse nearby, this RCMP detachment, and I've filed criminal charges against the police officer that arrested me, Arun Kundu-Thomsen. So a lot of people think that this is a lawsuit, and this is not a lawsuit. I'm trying to charge him with criminal offenses because he committed crimes, actual crimes, contrary to the Criminal Code of Canada against me. So that's what's going on here. There's no, like, when I go through all these Crown Counsel policies, and for those of you that don't know, maybe I should have gone through this earlier, but Crown Counsel are criminal prosecutors. I hear this all the time. People in the States call them the DA or the district attorney. So this is, and those DAs, district attorneys, Crown Counsel in Canada, whatever you want to call them, prosecutors, they do not have any policies regarding civil matters. They do not get involved. They are strictly criminal prosecutors. So what's going on here, folks, is at this point in the series, I am trying to press criminal charges against the police officer that arrested me. And it's the Crown, because that's a criminal matter, it's the Crown Counsel, the criminal prosecutors in Canada that decide how this is going to go, if it's going to go anywhere. So that's what's happening right now. And as you'll remember in the earlier parts, it turns out that the criminal charges that I laid against Arun Kundu-Thomsen, they were actually dropped by Gordon Comer. And a few days later, I got a message on my voicemail from one of the staff sergeants at the West Shore RCMP, Sergeant Sandhu, and he wanted me to come in for an interview or a statement. He also said that, because I asked him, I said, is it okay if I audio record the statement if I do come in? And he said he didn't have an issue with it. However, since I was facing criminal charges and I didn't have my property and I wasn't able to review the footage before I made a statement, I basically said that I can't make a statement. I can't make a statement until I get my property back. I can't make a statement until the criminal matter against me is concluded. So now that we know that, Gordon Comer has already dropped the charges, and Staff Sergeant Sandhu has called me for a statement regarding the charges that I had laid against his watch commander. You know, the guy that buys everyone lunch all the time. So I'm going to call him back and try to see what the heck's going on here. Why is he calling me for a statement 4 days after the charges have already been dropped by Gordon Comer? So you're going to hear that phone call next. And then after that, I got a little sweet treat for y'all. We're going to dip into, because all this is happening in September 2018. And so I want to try to keep like monthly updates kind of in the same video, but we're going to trickle into October here just a little bit after we hear the phone call. And I got a surprise for y'all at the end of this video. So even after this phone call, I'm going to talk about the phone call after the phone call. But after that, there's a sweet little tidbit at the end of this video. You guys are not going to believe it. You're going to flip right out. Anyway, here's the phone call where I'm calling Sergeant Sandhu back. He's a staff sergeant at West Shore RCMP. He wanted me to come in to give a statement, and I found out later that the charges were already dropped. So now I'm calling him back to see what was up with that. Here it is.
Morning, West Shore RCMP switchboard.
Hi, good morning. I'm returning a call for Staff Sergeant Sandhu.
One moment, please.
Staff Sergeant Sandhu.
Hey, Sarge, what's up?
Good. What's going on?
Just thought I'd give you a quick call here because I got a couple of questions for you.
Okay. Who am I talking to?
Oh, it's Dan.
Dan. Sorry, who?
Dan.
And oh, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Sorry about that.
Not a problem.
Not a problem. Can you come down and see me, or I'm kind of in a couple of things right now. do you have time tomorrow to pop by and see me then?
I'll be working tomorrow.
Okay. How
Uh,
about
I'm free today, but I just had a couple questions. Is there like a warrant or something?
or
My arrest?
not that I know of?
Okay, I'm just wondering why you want me to come in.
Like if you want to discuss things or whatever else.
No, I just had a
I
couple.
normally do it in person because first of all, I don't know your voice, right?
Oh, okay.
So you tell me you're so and so. I'm not sure either, right?
Okay.
I personally, when I talk about a file, it's one on one.
Okay, well, the file is 18.5.
I understand the file number, right?
Yeah.
I don't have time right now. However, let's say today's Wednesday. How about Friday?
Friday works, yeah.
Okay, so can we say Friday tentatively for 9:30?
Sure, yeah, I'll call you then.
Or do you want to pop by the office at 9:30?
I live out in Victoria, so.
Okay. Now you wanted to talk about the file.
I just had two questions.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually I'll get Sergeant Pask is the investigator on the file.
Okay.
Why don't I get him to give you a call?
Sounds good.
Okay, so let's see here. The 9th. Why don't I have him give you a call on the 9th because he's back on the 9th?
Okay, it's kind of it's a pretty important, pressing question, but
unfortunately, like I said, I've got people just waiting outside my office here to come in.
I understand.
So
I won't hold you up.
I will have him get a hold of you on October the 9th.
That's Sunday?
No, October the 9th
sorry.
is a Tuesday.
I still haven't flipped my calendar from September here.
Yeah, October the 9th is a Tuesday.
Okay, Tuesday, how about the 10th, Wednesday, because I won't be home at all Tuesday.
Okay.
Sometime around 10 a.m. if that's okay.
Sounds good.
I'll definitely be home then.
Okay.
Appreciate your time.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're right.
Bye. Well, sorry about that. So not really much to that call, but that now here's the thing. He said that he was going to get the investigator of the file. Okay, so that's the file that they have of me laying the criminal charges against their watch commander, Arun Kundu-Thomsen. Okay, so the police officer, he said it was Sergeant Pask. Now I didn't know this at the time, but I found out later just who Sergeant Pask is. That's P-A-S-K. So the guy who's investigating this file, where I laid criminal charges against their watch commander, Arun Kundu-Thomsen, the guy who's investigating was one of the police officers that arrested me. The big fella, you remember, the guy that took my picture? Yeah, he's investigating the criminal charges I laid against the watch commander, Arun Kundu-Thomsen. And if you watch the video of my arrest, you'll see that a large white supervisor SUV pulls up. And it's actually the watch commander, Arun Kundu-Thomsen, and Sergeant Pask that actually get out of this vehicle and then approach me. So the guy that arrested me, or participated in my arrest, as per his watch commander, is now tasked with investigating. He's investigating the file where I've laid criminal charges against his watch commander. The guy that stood there and basically participating in arresting me. The guy that he was riding in the supervisor vehicle with when they arrived and approached me. Do you think they were just coming back from lunch? Who do you think paid for lunch? Who do you think paid last time? Any guesses? I have this saying now, and it goes something like this. My boss just bought me lunch, and now I have to investigate him. I bet you that's what Sergeant Pask said when he was handed the file to investigate the criminal charges against his watch commander boss that had just bought him lunch that day. Or, well, whoever paid last time. Even I can't keep track. Well, that's interesting, and that explains why Gordon Comer wasn't privileged to all my videos. Remember how he used the information and the West Shore RCMP file, the statements that all the police wrote, one of them being the investigator of the file in which the charges were dropped and no evidence was ever reviewed. Well, now we know why Gordon Comer wasn't sent the videos. It's because it was all being held back and suppressed by the investigator of the file, the guy that participated in arresting me. The big fella that took my picture, Sergeant Pask. So that's how we do it. That's how we do accountability in British Columbia. We create conflicts of interest and ask them to investigate each other. Here, Sergeant Pask, here's a police file. We need you to investigate our watch commander. You know, the guy that just bought you lunch today? Would you mind investigating this guy? Yeah, it was brought on by the guy where you stood by and watched him get arrested and then participated in his arrest. You can't make this stuff up. So, I waited around on October 10th, 2018, around 10 a.m., the time Sergeant Pask was supposed to call me and I could ask him what was going on with this file. Why are they asking me for a statement when the charge is already dropped? But Sergeant Pask never called. And when I got home later that evening, there was no voicemail left by Sergeant Pask. So Sergeant Pask completely avoided me and intentionally did not call me back. Oh, thanks for your cooperation, Sergeant Pask. Speaking of stuff you can't make up, remember earlier I said I was going to save you a little tidbit for the end of this video? Okay, well, here it is. So what you just saw, what you just heard, that was in late September 2018. So sometime the next month, October 2018, ironically, the same month, the same time where I had my first appearance in criminal court over getting arrested by Arun Kundu-Thomsen. Check this out. According to his own credentials in his LinkedIn account, under honors and awards, it looks like he got a clasp with a Bronze Star, 25 years of service with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police in October 2018, same month of my first appearance in criminal court, for 25 years of irreproachable character. Let's look that up real quick. What the heck does irreproachable mean anyways? Have you ever wondered? Let's look. Irreproachable, beyond criticism, faultless. Here's some similar words. Impeccable, exemplary, model, copybook, immaculate, outstanding, exceptional, admirable, meritorious, honorable, consummate, perfect, ideal, above reproach, beyond reproach, blameless, faultless, flawless, guiltless, unimpeachable, unblemished, untarnished, stainless, spotless, pure, sinless, innocent, squeaky clean, whiter than white, snow white. Well, I guess that explains why they had to drop the charges that I laid against them so quick and so fast. Because if they let that slide, if they let this go ahead, right? Bye-bye medal for our terrorism expert, Canada's top terrorism cop. Da-da-da-da. According to his credentials, he's like the best cop, not only in Canada, but possibly the world, especially in this day and age. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you think about Sergeant Pask, the guy that participated in my arrest, being the investigator of the file and where I filed criminal charges against his boss, who just took him out for lunch that same day that they arrested me. Yep, he's the investigator of the file. He stood there and participated in my arrest. And what do you think about in October 2018, a couple of months after I was falsely arrested, and the same month that I had my first appearance in court, in criminal court, spoiler, that's going to be the next video. What do you think about Arun Kundu-Thomsen, Canada's top terrorism cop, getting the this award here for his irreproachable character for 25 years? Geez, it makes me wonder, do these RCMP members ever get stripped of medals where it founds out that they were obtained fraudulently? I wonder if, like, public outcry has anything to do with that. I guess we'll never know. Or will we? So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Thanks for your support. And stay tuned for the next update, which will be an actual update video from back in the day, October 2018, where I had my first appearance in criminal court. Thanks for watching.